Hello everybody, this is PotterBrony and I'm here to talk about Bronycon. My most recent visit to Bronycon, which was a week ago. Today was the final day of Bronycon, being Sunday now, a week later. And I decided to give it some time because I was waiting to see if I can't get a few links of stuff that I wanted to talk about and including the description, which unfortunately are not up yet. Specifically the links of the panels that links to the, just the filming of the panels that they put on their YouTube page, which I will put a link of the Bronycon YouTube page in the description, so definitely go check that out. They have a bunch of panels from last year's Bronycon, but this year's stuff that I'm talking about I would have liked to have a reference, that's why I waited, but I just want to get this, I just want to talk about it, get it done, and while it's still kind of fresh in my head. Been to Bronycon 2016, 5th anniversary Bronycon, and had a blast. It was just so much fun. There was so much to do, so much to see, a lot of stuff, and as a lot of people have referred to it, it was very much a line con, as it usually always is, as it definitely was last year, it was again this year, but still, with all the fellow bronies and everybody around, and anybody you could talk to, have fun, have a conversation with, like even standing in line, just chatting with random bronies and having a good time. Even just sit in line for the hours I was waiting for the autograph lines, which I have managed to obtain. I went there with very clear goal in mind. There were a few panels I wanted to see, which unfortunately I missed on one of them, but I'll talk about that in a minute. But I went there with a goal in mind that was to get this particular image signed by all 4 of the main cast members. And if you see it there, it's signed by all 4 of them. Like I said, I'm gonna be getting this one framed and hung up on the wall. Also got the Pennyroyal Academy book signed by M.A. Larson, who writes, "Bravely ventured is half won." M.A. Larson. Now that guy was a trip, man. That guy just would sign anything if it stood still long enough. Even Ingrid Nielsen's ass. And no, that's not a joke. That actually had happened. I wanted to get, like I said, image of that. Well, maybe not image of that, but maybe it's in one of the panels, like I said. But unfortunately, I don't have the links to the panel footage yet. But yeah, a lot of people walk around, a lot of people to see. Met up with some fellow Brony reactors. Specifically had in mind, went down there and had it pre-planned to meet up with Blank Check or Blank Slate, whatever he's going by now. His new channel is Blank Slate, but link in the description below to all of them as well. Blank Check, Epic V, and WsConanRoyal, or Conanlovesthepinkone. All fellow reactors that was pre-planned. We met up, had lunch, chatted a bit. Great people. Here's a picture. So there's Blank Check, there's me, Epic, and Conan. Then I also met up with, this was completely on accident, but ran into StormLight. You see here, and sorry for the shittiness of this picture. Yeah, selfies, what are you gonna do? I'm not the most photogenic person in the world. But, ran into him on the way to the line to go see the panel for the Bronies React panel, AC Race Badged and them. We were actually headed for the line at the same time and just kind of hung out for an hour or so while we were watching that. And really cool guy, definitely go check out his channel. Not that really any of these reactors need need me to give them a shout out or anything, but still, I'm putting the links in all the descriptions for all their YouTube channels and all that. Another few things I wanted to talk about. Of course, I went to, as I had said before, the PMV contest panel, which I entered, but unfortunately did not win. Ran into Little Shy FIM there, who actually entered the same category that I did and took 3rd. As soon as I saw his video come up of 3rd place, I knew that it's like, well, shit, if Little Shy only got third, then what chance do I have? My video was nowhere near as good as these PMVs, which I definitely recommend you check out. I'm putting a link to the I'm putting a link in below to the contest result winners, which they all have links to the actual PMVs that are posted upline there on that page. But yeah, of the feel good one, it went Tangerine Blast as fourth, Little Shy FIM in third, Obsessive Bookworm in second, and Chaka Alicorn in first place for the feel good category. And unfortunately, my little PMV that I entered didn't make the cut. And to be honest, they were right in that respect. The judges that judged this were just really, yeah, I have to agree with them, because all these PMVs that were there were just so well done. And like I said, definitely go check them out. Link is in the description to the main page of the contest results. And like I said, that page has links to all the PMVs. I know I'm repeating myself, but there you go. Okay, so that's that. Other stuff, obviously, I met all 4 of the main cast members, and I'm going to be putting up the pictures here. There's, with Tara Strong, with Ashley Ball, with Andrea Lindman, and with Tabitha St. Germain. And all of them really, some of the nicest people ever, really friendly, just respectful of their fans, and just makes me so much happier to be part of this fandom even more. Is like knowing that these are the type of people that are doing the voice, like the weren't rude, weren't mean, despite how many people were in the line, how much time they had to spend sitting there signing autographs, meeting people, taking pictures. Just, even though I wasn't first in line, still gave me the same amount of attention and energy that they gave anybody else. And that, just truly, I respect that and really love them for that. Also, M.A. Larson. And that guy is taller than I imagined for some reason. I mean, I'm 6'1", and look, just see the picture and the difference there. Also, really cool guy. Just wandering around, even. He's like wandering around, meeting people, standing in line with people, even. Just really great guy to meet, and I'm happy to have met all of them. Maybe next time, next Bronycon, which I've already signed up for at the website. They've already got the next year's set up, at least the date set up, and they're selling tickets to it. I'll put the link, it's just Bronycon.com. So, still, go check it out. I definitely recommend checking out Bronycon. I'm going again next year, so, or at least I put a reserve in for a ticket next year. Hopefully, nothing happens that prevents me from going. But you know, here's hoping. Knock on wood. All right, so another thing that I really wanted to talk about is just the one thing that makes me really, really happy to be part of this fandom, and this is the last thing that I'm going to talk about as far as stuff that I saw in my experience there was just really good, but this really really made it better, and actually made me kind of almost tear up at the Tara Strong panel. You may have remembered that I talked about this young girl who was out of Belgium, named Emma, the younger sister Emma, and Anna, her older sister, set up this GoFundMe account and got help from Tara Strong to help bring her younger sister, who had been tormented and bullied and really depressed and driven to suicidal tendencies, that just she went through therapy and got better. She was doing better, but still she wanted to give her younger sister this, and we managed to raise the money through the GoFundMe account, which I'm going to include the link, which has all the updates and everything there. So I'm going to include the link to Feathershine Twitter link in the description below. That is the younger sister's Twitter account. Go check it out, show your support there, send your love there, and that'll give a better example as to what she was tweeting and stuff that she did there, but of what I know, Tara Strong brought both the sisters up on stage. The mom was sitting in the audience as well, and yeah, just showed her how much this fandom loves her now. It's like everyone just cheering for her, making her smile. It just was a hell of a moment for that girl, and she definitely deserved it. I've never actually met her. I saw her once there, but never actually met her, and yeah, hopefully the pictures that I've seen and the tweets and everything that I've seen were accurate as to how good a time she had. Being brought up on stage by Tara Strong, hanging out with Tara Strong for a day, well, for a few hours at least, when there was a time when she was doing one of her autograph sessions, and that girl was sitting right next to her the entire time, and something like that. She went there specifically to meet her hero, Tara Strong, and got to hang out with her and give her so much special attention, and it just really, like I said, makes me love this fandom even more. It was just phenomenal, fantastic time, great stuff that happened, and yeah, this was really a really good BronyCon. 5th anniversary, had a lot of fun. It's only the second one I've been to, but hey, it was a great weekend. So yeah, that was my experiences. Those are the highlights of it. And yeah, hopefully, if you've been, hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully you had as good a time as I did. And maybe I'll see you again there next year. Until then, take care. Bye.